one on top of the other. Now, because of the nature of its construction, it's always been used to house really important prisoners. One such prisoner was a man by the name of James Scott, the Duke of Monmouth. Now, he was the eldest of 13 illegitimate children fathered by King Charles II. He'd been born whilst his father was in exile in Holland, trying to escape the clutches of Oliver Cromwell after the English Civil War. Now, when Charles II died, he died without leaving an heir to the throne, and the throne was passed to his younger brother, James, Duke of York. Now, Monmouth insisted that his mother had married King Charles whilst they were in exile in Holland. If this were true, this meant that Monmouth was the legitimate heir to the throne. So in the year 1685, when James, Duke of York, was crowned King James II, Monmouth landed off the southern coast of England, and he raised an army of farmhands and labourers in what became known as the Pitchfork Rebellion. Now, sadly for Monmouth, it ended in the defeat of his army at the Battle of Sedgemoor in Somerset, where his army was totally destroyed and routed. Monmouth was found hiding in a ditch a few days after the battle and brought straight here to the Tower. In the space of 3 days, he was put on trial for high treason and then sentenced to death. Now, on the day of his execution, which took place out on Tower Hill, his executioner was a giant of a man by the name of Jack Ketch. Jack Ketch was a full-time butcher, part-time executioner, and most people believe a professional drunk. On the day of the execution, Jack Ketch was so drunk he had to take 5 strokes of the axe to try to sever Monmouth's head. Now, the first missed his neck completely and embedded itself deep into Monmouth's shoulder. By the time he had taken the 5th blow, Monmouth's head was still attached to his body. In a fit of rage, Jack Ketch threw down his axe. He pulled out his butcher's knife and then proceeded to cut off the remaining pieces of flesh and sinew which connected Monmouth's head to his body before placing his head on a pike and taking it down to London Bridge. Now, meanwhile, back at the Tower, somebody suddenly realised, hang on a minute, this